here with Cody again. He's pretty much going to be my co-host, but we have our guest Shxwn here today. He was supposed to be on the last episode, but you want to say sorry to everybody for that one?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of slept an hour past when I should have been here, but
No,
I'm glad to be here now.
it's whatever. We had a good episode last episode. We got like almost 100 views on that one too. So
Really?
Yeah.
On YouTube or
Yeah.
Twitch?
YouTube.
Dang.
But today we're going to be digging into you guys and you specifically because I want to know mindsets behind the music and all that. So
I don't know. Me and Shxwn will probably start rambling and then just go on. We talk about this
it's the
all the time,
podcast
so.
though. But this is going to be a more music-based podcast. I think the first two episodes was kind of just like us.
Speaking.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything I said from those, so.
Yeah, that one though I think was kind of all over the place because we were kind of just
But I
looking
liked
for
it,
conversation.
though. Yeah, but I liked it.
Yeah.
We talked about cool topics. It wasn't just like, how was your day? And then boring.
So, you have one song out right now, right?
Yeah, one song, Doom.
Yeah. That one's pretty good. Do you have more coming out?
Yeah, soon.
Do you have a lot made with Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys have that project coming out that you guys...
Yeah, Red and Blue's almost done. He sent it to me.
Oh, that
Releasing
one?
that soon, right?
Well, when it's done, I'm sending it to you. You're releasing
Right.
it. It's yours.
Yeah.
Tell us about that one.
I mean,
I don't even know. Red and Blue.
I heard it
We
though.
can't-
It was good, and I've heard all the songs so far.
Yeah, but
Most
you
of
heard
the
it. You
songs.
heard it unmixed.
Oh, I know. That's how good is it
Somehow.
mixed?
dude, I haven't.
That's what
even
I've
heard it
noticed though.
mixed.
Your song, like your voice mix, sounds really like flowing to the beat.
Yeah, I mean, I've only heard it on like a couple songs. I've only heard it on songs with Cody. I've never
Oh,
like
really?
had one of my songs mixed. Cody mixed Doom. Like,
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even bad though. It was
Yeah.
good. Haley liked that song
Yeah.
a lot.
It's about to hit 10,000.
Oh, really?
$400.
Jeez.
First
Yeah.
song. It's almost at
That's what I'm
10K.
saying, bro.
Like
But, like,
200 likes.
that it was like the perfect setup too, because like we had all those features, and like in an opinion bias based thing, those were some of my best songs because you were in it, obviously, and then your people came over, and then
Yeah.
obviously everyone was like waiting for your song, and then it
Yeah.
probably did. It had to have done
It had a
something.
lot of anticipation.
It had to have done something in the
SoundCloud algorithm.
yeah.
Be-
It's like
yeah.
dying.
I only have
SoundCloud
300 plays in Buffalo. Like,
Only
it's
in
crazy,
Buffalo?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
7,000 in the United States.
Yeah,
So
then
I have
it
like
definitely had
2,000
hit some-
out
It's
of
probably on
the
some
country.
playlists. It's probably on like different.
But
playlists.
10,000 for your first song is crazy though.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying.
like a
I
solo
didn't even
song.
I was
Yeah.
thinking like maybe I'll get 500.
Yeah.
And then now like we're here, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude, you were like 1,000. The next day you were
Yeah.
like, dude, it just hit 3K. I was like, when I posted nosebleeds, this did not happen.
Yeah, but Nosebleeds was like made on like I think we talked about it last time. It was made
Had
on
a
like the
horrible
first
mic,
setup
dude.
and everything. But it was like when that happened though, it was kind of like
It's kind of a life changing moment.
yeah, this
But Shxwn was the reason that half of this music even started.
yeah. Weren't you guys gonna create like a little 3-man group with Jake Brooks?
Well, not even like a 3-man group, just like a team type of thing. Because like I think I've said it before. How like I just used to freestyle and stuff. It never used to be a thing. And then I made that song with Jake Brooks. And then, but like then it kind of like simmered off. And then me and Shxwn that I don't know if you ever heard it, but that what do we honeymoon?
No, it was dude. No, the first
that
one
mic.
was Heart Attack.
Yeah, but nobody heard that.
Yeah.
Nobody
Wait, you're
heard
talking
it.
about on the fucking when you were making it with the Apple earbuds? And,
Yeah.
Yes, and
yeah.
then we sent it to
Bro, we were
Jake
under
and
my
he
blanket
mixed
so
it.
my mom wouldn't yell at me like
Yeah.
that.
And then we made that, and then I showed Dad, and Dad was like, "What do you need to make music?" And I was like, "A mic and a laptop." And then we just found probably it was like $80 for the set for that mic, but it was probably like that mic is probably worth like $30.
Oh, but we gotta set that up though, because I can make it sound decent. Like it's a double mic to where like, and
I mean,
we're not gonna do it now, but obviously.
if
but-
it's just a mic, then yeah, but like doing the like songs on it was trash, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, you see how we pump out songs now? When I had that mic, dude, the amount of times me and him tried to make a song on that mic, and every single time it was just, this sounds so bad. Like, there's probably
Probably
like
because it's so muddy though. That's the issue with it. If you're trying to
It is
sing
what
into
it
it,
is.
it probably it didn't.
that's why
pick
I
up your
was
pitch
that's
the
why
way
I
it
was
should.
doing that whole like nav sound type thing, because that's what I found sounded good.
I remember that one song that we tried to go fast on. We recorded a verse, deleted the verse, did a whole new verse, and then
I think
deleted
it's still
the song.
it's probably still
then we
on,
deleted it.
it's probably still on the laptop, but
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, look at. It's only not even been really a year. It's been like just a year now. And look
no,
how
it
far.
hits a year in August.
Oh, not even yet.
Yeah,
It's been like
Look
9
how
months.
far it's
Yeah.
came, like with the setups and everything.
It's
Though.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, look at this. Like, even how
Yeah.
good this is right now.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
the cast.
It's crazy.
It's awesome. A lot of progress.
So, do you plan on dropping any albums anytime soon, or are you just doing singles?
I'm working on my solo EP right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I want to have Cody featured on it, though.
Wait, come on. I'm
500.
obviously going to be on
500.
it.
Yeah, but I got that coming soon. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I got to find a new name, too.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah, you can't use Shxwn no more.
Is it used by
There's
someone else?
Yeah.
By a ton of other people.
Yeah.
There's like an actual artist named Shxwn, and then there was like a producer that hit me up and was like, "Why does it say featuring Shxwn in your song?" And I was like, "Oh, my bad." Like, he wasn't mad or anything, but like we just been trying to find a name for him. But like the hardest part about finding a name is just thinking about finding a name, because like. If I'm gonna be honest, Outworld days, he likes Outworld. He liked Outworld, but I hated the name Outworld. One, because it was already a band, like whether they're from long ago or whatever, it was already banned. And two, it was just like Juice WRLD, Outworld.
Yeah, that's what I like. And when you kind of started doing that when he just like passed away. So it was like people are automatically just like, even if that's not your intentions, people is that's a diehard fan. Like diehard fans can be like, you're copying Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
You sound just like Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Your beats are Juice WRLD.
But then me and Dad, literally the name Cody just came up because I was like, one, I can find a cool way to spell my name, and two, it's just like I'd rather be known for my name, dude. Like I'd rather people be like screaming my name. So like then me and Dad were just like, I did like, you know how like when I dropped Nosebleeds, it was like Lil Cody with the K-O-D-I. I did that. Someone was already that. And then I did that with the exclamation point. But then that's already a song by J. Cole, K.O.D. That fucking song. So I was like, and then I just was like, wait a minute. Add an E to the end. No one had that name. So I'm like, here we go. And it's just nice now because it's my name. Nobody has my name.
Yeah. That's kind of why I went for it. Like,
I wanted to stay with my name too. I mean, I can't anymore. That's why I've been thinking of
That's
trying
what
to
just
do
sucks,
something with
man.
my last name.
There's so many people doing music that it's just like you pick a name and then like there's probably someone who has that name, but it's just like us, so you don't know.
Yeah.
what's up, Jay? What's going on, bro?
It's good.
But yeah, if you have any questions, just throw them in the chat. But I don't know. You could always do Little Whitey. Take Cody's old name.
What? No, dude. I used to go by Tony J.
Tony
What?
J. Tony J.
Remember that?
No.
When I would put on that hat and just call myself Tony J when I'd freestyle.
Yeah.
Dude, people
Remember?
literally used to like FaceTime me and like be like, "Yo, show me, get Tony J," and I'd be like, "All right," throw on the cap and start a beat and just freestyle.
I kind of ran out of questions.
Ask
I'm just kidding. Ramble on. What do you guys got going on other than your possible EP or your EP that is dropping?
We got, well, Red and Blue. I don't know. I can probably say it on here. Red and Blue is almost done, and then I got a feature with this other guy, but that has nothing to do with us. But Red and Blue's almost done. Brad's almost done with that. So then when he sends me that, I'm gonna send him that, and then he's gonna drop that, and then we got the big old EP in the works. And as soon as that's done, that's
probably gonna get so much views
that's
though.
the next thing to pop off.
Because I feel like everyone like from your school just wants to listen, even if they don't like it.
But I was thinking about doing something, but like I don't know if I should say it on here, but like I'm gonna say it on here anyway. I was thinking about like posting it on one platform to start off with, like something that everyone has, like just posting it on YouTube, because then everyone will go there, and then as soon as they're like, everyone will be like, okay, I want that. I don't want to have to go on YouTube the whole time, and then I'll put it on all platforms, so then everyone will go save it, and I need to grow my YouTube, because YouTube, I'd rather have a huge YouTube than a huge Spotify.
Well, that's what's nice about it for like the podcast. Like I've noticed, like streaming is too like the algorithm is too shit. Like it goes by like this will grow eventually as my fan base on other platforms grow, but this is like you'd only know me if you know me because you have to scroll down to find me. But that's the issue with it.
Yeah. But, like, also, I rather, like, even, well, like, Instagram's a given, obviously. I'm growing on Instagram. I want to grow my Instagram. But, like, I'd rather be way bigger on YouTube than Spotify, because then if I really need to, like, tell all my fans something, I can just record a quick video, post it, get it out to them. Like, and that's the same thing with Instagram. Like, I'd rather have a huge platform than, like, you just go on my SoundCloud or whatever, and I'm huge on there, but then I got 530 on Instagram.
We got a question. If you could interview a famous person, who would you interview? Or who would I choose?
Dead or alive? Well, me and Shxwn know exactly who.
Dead, Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD for Dead. Or X or Pete, dude, any of them.
Any of just,
but, like, dude, X would be insane. I'd probably feel like, find out so many new things about the world. But, like, alive, who would be cool, dude?
Interview, too.
Post Malone would be dope,
too.
dude.
But if we're talking, if we're talking like just a celebrity, I'd want to talk to like Kevin Hart, dude, because I've watched his podcast with Joe Rogan, and he's insanely like motivational.
Well, that and like, dude, Will Smith. Will Smith is super inspirational. But
yeah, artists, I'd probably say Post Malone, but I don't know. I'm kind of trying to be underground artist really, only because like in reality, like I feel like we talk about
like never stop it from getting to.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying like. I feel like we could create like a new SoundCloud wave again, in a sense. It won't be SoundCloud, because SoundCloud, I feel like, is too dead at this point. It's too saturated, but like...
Not even saturated, it's just dead. There's no algorithm to it anymore. That's... Like, people used to literally be making more than the signed artist off that.
The label just caught a hold of it, but like even like I'm getting like Finesse on the next episode. Like I don't care about the views, but he's already got like an established fan base that's higher than what I even have, like tripled mine,
which is insane.
Yeah,
that, like
he was willing to do that. Yeah, but I want to talk about what made you guys want to start music in the first place, because it was like so like I knew you liked it, but it was like I never was like
it was so abrupt. Yeah, dude. It was so abrupt. Because we didn't me and you made that fucking, I almost said Honey Bleeds, Honeymoon song, and, what's it called? Obviously, when we made that, we had no intention in, like, having some crazy, like, this starting. Yeah. We made that being like, alright, this is cool, show our friends. I think we were thinking about posting it, but I don't think we did. Well, we never did, but weren't we talking about posting it? Honeymoon?
Well, oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. Did we? I think we thought it was too bad to post it. Like, no. It was a good starter song.
No, it was. I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure there was talk of posting it, but then we didn't. And then I showed my dad, and that whole thing sprung up. But, like, the topic of why we started and how, I mean, obviously, we probably have similar stories, but obviously probably different in ways, but...
I don't know. I've just always kind of
Well, go ahead.
I've kind of just always, like, felt a connection with music somehow. Just I've always loved listening to music throughout my life. I kind of, like, I don't know. Like, I would sing, too, but, like, obviously I was young. But my mom always said I should try to get into singing, and now we're here.
Yeah. It was that.
That's the thing, like, because even when, like, he was, like, bringing it up, I was like, oh, yeah, like, because I've always loved music the same way, but like I never got connected until like that SoundCloud wave started. Like that's when I was like, damn, like music's dope as shit. But like I tried, and like me and Cody talked about this like last time. Like music just ain't for everybody, because I sat down and like you guys can sit down and like fucking make a song like it's crack. Like you guys
we can just pick flows.
Then
like that, you have to be able to pick a flow out.
But that's what separates the people from. Because, like...
You can tell when somebody can't find a flow.
Not even... Because, okay, to put it in the most crude way possible, but not sound like a dickhead, because this has no intention like that, music isn't for everyone, and that's how you pick out the stars from the people just trying to make music. Yeah. Because I know for a fact, and we've talked about it on here, I say it all the time, I know this is going somewhere. I know for a fact. I'm not worried about it not going somewhere. I have no intention in my mind. Like, I'm never feel trapped because I'm like, oh shit, what if this doesn't work? I know for a fact this is going to work for you with the mindset that we have, and I know this is going to work for us. Mm-hmm. It's just the fact of like you've heard, everyone's heard a shit ass song, and then you're definitely like, okay, why are you even doing this? Yeah. And then like, then me and him just like, it's just a natural talent. Like everyone who's up there, I mean, you can definitely practice for years and get better, because obviously me freestyling doing shit like brought me to this day and made me better. Yeah. But like,
you got to be able to just click off the start.
There's just a thing that a niche for music that we both have, and it's just like, it's like
you just kind of you click.
Yeah, you just hear a beat and it's like, okay, and then it's just boom, 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 like that.
You're just thinking of flow and shit that you could put on it, like
everything. And then what's it called? I think I said this in the last podcast, but we made that EP in 2 days pretty much.
Oh really?
Not like, because we hung like 2 days of us hanging out, because like not counting all the other days because we weren't doing anything. Two sleepovers. We made that whole thing. The first one we grinded out like 3 songs and then had like a throwaway song that isn't even going on it. And then he came over the next time. We're like, why don't we just finish the EP? Stayed up. I think it was the first night or second night. We stayed up till 5 in the morning in the studio and just grinded out the songs.
It was the night that we finally got all your studio stuff. Like everything came in and you set it up. We helped your dad set up the lights.
It was a couple days after. We stayed in the studio till like 3 a.m. that night, but I remember the days that we were making an EP song. You were like, why don't we just stay down here all night? And I was like, let's stay down here till the fucking sun comes up. And then we grinded the EP and it was literally done. And then it's like...
What's up? It's Luke.
What up, Luke?
What were the highlights of your childhood? So much fun. Dude, me and Cody have had such a weird fucking childhood. I'm sure you had too, but it was definitely... Exactly. You moved 13 times? We moved like 8.
It was probably the solid around the same time, or around the same amount.
Nothing sucked more than going to different schools, though, dude.
Oh, dude, that was horrible. I didn't, but I don't know if you felt this. Probably not. But, like, obviously me and you both never really liked school. But, like, when I got to Hamburg, something just felt right about it.
I was literally thinking about saying that. Like, when I got to Hamburg, it just, like, I don't know. When I met, like, all my real friends, like... It was such a great time of my life. I was genuinely just so happy.
Yeah,
like Hamburg, the way they presented themselves. Like, I'm pretty sure you had one kid come to you and I did too, and they showed us around the school and nobody was like fucking looking at me like I was weird and shit when I walked in. But like
the high school, but like I'm gonna be honest, I didn't take time to make friends in Hamburg though. Until senior year.
But neither did I. I didn't like, if I became friend, I definitely had a lot more friends in high school that like, I have no beef with anyone or anything, but like definitely had a lot more friends in high school because like in school friends and shit, but like look what happens when you get out. I got him and I got Austin.
Well, yeah, but my other thing is I was just so socially awkward. Like, I'm so different now. Like, if I was in high school, there's no fucking way that I could be running a podcast and sitting here having a conversation with other people.
Look at how I'm dressed right now. If I ever stepped foot in school like this, I'd be like, okay, you got a shirt I can wear, dude? I gotta take this shit. Like, high school just changed. High school is toxic as fuck.
Dude, they just put, like, stigmas on everybody.
It's definitely set me
watch when you get out of high school. You're gonna develop your own. You're gonna finally be your own person. I mean, I'm not saying you're not, but like,
it's definitely gave me boundaries that I shouldn't have cared about before.
I had friends in high school, but that shit ain't make me happy. Doing this shit makes me happy. Exactly, but like when I'm.
Oh, is that Luke guy? That's
Yeah, Luke is. Wait.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, bro?
But like, what's it called? I don't know. Just being in high school, being in high school, it was just like literally anxiety ridden every day.
My anxiety stopped as soon as I got out of school. Like it really, like I just started becoming like such a different person after it. Like you don't think it happens, but like even like to be honest, like I lost my whole like.
Look at this shit, dude.
But like I lost this for a while because I went right to working. Like you had a break to where like you could do that because of COVID. But, like I got right into the workforce.
That whole break. I mean, I started when I was on that break, obviously, but like. Before all that, like I wore what I wanted and got made fun of. It's either, but that's how it is. It's either you be how you want to be and you get shit on and be one of the weird kids, or and you just flow with how the shit's going.
And like, now it's cool to be different, dude. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like every single day, I used to walk into school with fucking khaki joggers and like some type of champion shirt, dude. And I was just like, damn, I'm swagging, dude. And now it's like, I'm like, holy, I just got a fucking puffer fur coat in there, and I'm like posing in it and shit. Dude. It feels good. It's just like, I don't gotta worry about none of that bullshit anymore.
Yeah.
As soon as
I didn't give a fuck about junior year, life started getting better. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just that's the thing that it's good that you learned that early, but at the same time, when you learn that, like, I learned that out of school. Like, you just can't give a fuck about what people can think. Like, you're literally limiting your life for someone else's opinion. That's what it is.
They're shaping you. They're shaping you to go down. They're shaping you to go down this robotic path, dude. And then it's the kids that get set apart that do something with their lives. Like, I'm not saying if some kid's going for welding, gets a welding job, he's not doing shit with his life because that's what he wants to do. But like, welding job.
But I feel like we want to be. I feel like everyone's got to be like something that they want to be, but like school just puts this stigma, and like everybody puts this stigma where it's like you're not gonna make it if you follow your own path.
Because that I mean, school makes it seem like that, but also the people in school, like, I'll admit, like, in school, like, my mindset was changed about shit. Like, like, if you were to bring this up to me in school, I'd be so down for it, but like, it would never be like a thing where I was like, yo, check out this. It would just be like, I'm doing my own thing. I don't really want you guys to know about what I'm doing. Because it's just, it would be embarrassing. And then also, kid, if we were in school doing this now, where we are now, there would be, a fuck ton of respect towards us, whatever. But like, there would also be the same old other side 50% of kids that are like, why are you doing this? You are fucking weird. Why are you making music? Your music sucks ass. I don't want to see you succeed.
It's just the kids that have, like... But what I've learned, though, is, like, in reality, the people that hate are just the people that didn't do what you're doing. Like, you're following your own path, and they're mad that they didn't do the same thing.
I, like, heard something, too, that, like, made me, like, not give a fuck and, like, start making music and start focusing on it more. And it was, like, Jim Carrey's dad could have been, like, a great comedian, too, but... He ended up going for, like, a safe job.
Oh, really?
He got fired from that safe job when Jim Carrey was, like, 12, and they were, like, broke, like, poor. And then he was just, like, you'd rather, like, fail at something that you're actually, like, happy with doing than failing in something that you're not.
I'm trying to die with no regrets, bro.
That's what I mean.
Like, I'm not trying to be 70 and then my kids are like, so what do you regret? Oh, and then I'm sitting there telling my grandkids, like, you should go push yourself.
I don't want to have, like, a basic life.
Like, I want my kids to pop out and be like, and see what I'm doing and be like, that's what I want to do. I don't want to, like what you just said, just be like,
fuck the safe job.
You live your life.
Yeah, Luke said, fuck the safe job, like, for real.
Like,
I have a safe job, but in reality, like, I'm not going to quit it because I got too much, like, if I was in your position, I wouldn't even give a fuck if I lost my job, but I got an apartment and shit to worry about, so I'm pushing to make it, like, as soon as I get, this is what I tell myself, that as soon as I start making what I'm making my paycheck at work, off this 100%. Shit, I'm done.
I'm done.
Like,
100%. I've told myself that. I said, as soon as I start making this money, because, like, this money with, like, because it'll be merch and shit by then. We're already getting a design for merch. Like, once I get that same amount, dude, I don't even know if I'm putting it in 2 weeks. I'm just gonna see ya.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's just like I said this at the first podcast, and then like people, like, it blew your mind, but said, like, I don't know if you watched it, or I think you did. Was actually.
Was it the second episode or the
first episode? Yeah, but I was like 70% of your life and working a safe job is just surviving, and like 30% is actually doing what you want to do.
But you see, do you know who Gary Vee is?
Yeah,
you do.
I've seen him. He's a motivational speaker.
Yeah, dude, he's like probably the best one. That'd be dope to have him on here. But what's it called? He said this one thing, and it was like, most people, like, we just talked about quitting their jobs as soon as we can, which obviously is happening. But most people will work a basic job because that's what they were formed to do, and they're scared to quit their job and take one step back to take 3 steps forward.
Yeah, exactly. And then other people are like, oh, I don't have time. But, like, he broke down time for everybody. Like,
you can live on 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah, like, if you want something, you're going to make that point to when you have that free time, that's what you do. Like, it's like, other people are like, oh, I have to sit down and watch, you know, Netflix for the rest of my day because I need to unwind.
That's why I like living, like, that's why I like putting this on a schedule. So it's like, 100% I'm working every day at it, but then like if I need a mental day, I'll take a mental day, but it'll also be a work day sort of, because I saw a Six Dogs interview and he explained this so crazily. If you take a mental day, it can't just be let me go fucking sit on the couch and literally do nothing. It's you're having a mental day to repair your brain, think about, okay, like just repairing everything and not being a lazy bum and having a lazy day. You're just doing mental work instead of everything else that you're doing.
It's Luke. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. I'm like 9 away from being able to get a subscriber button, so that's dope. Yeah. But oh yeah, I agree with. What was the last thing you said? Like the last part of that. Or the mental day part where you got to make sure you're not just a lazy bum.
Oh yeah, like if you're taking obviously you have those lazy bum days, which are all right, but like you got to repair your mental days. Got to be all repairing your mind and like doing stuff that's making you mentally happier and refreshing you for the next day.
Yeah, you can't just if you're just sitting there watching Netflix and you're not stimulating your mind at all.
You're not doing anything.
And then it's just gonna be like, oh, I need another mental day. But then I saw this thing I've heard before where it's like you can't allow yourself any form of like the easy side of things, because it's kind of like a virus. Like once you let things go a little bit, then it starts to spread. Like you're like, oh well, I did it this time, yeah. So like if I do it again, it won't be bad.
Everyone's dealt with that too, because like even still now, I have those times where I'll take a mental day, and then the next day I'll be like, oh, like I just want to chill, and then I'll have like I'll be honest, sometimes I have like a week where I'm just straight bum and just like let myself get into that, and then like I'll be like, holy shit, I need to get out of this, and then as soon as I start back up, I'm fine. But it's just I try to make it as hard as I can on myself so I can like know how it feels. I don't ever want it to feel easy. In a sense, I want it to feel like I worked for it. You know,
that's why it's so rewarding. Like even when I got 3 viewers in here, even though I know one of them is definitely Dad, and the other one is like my like longtime friend, and then like Luke. Like I don't know Luke like that, and he still take the time to like, and it's just it makes it dope.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Even when you just get one follow on Instagram, like it's like, oh, like when you only have like 50 something, it's like
3 months ago on my Instagram. I was at like 120. Now I'm at like 528.
Yeah. And then just seeing like does your family support you doing music? That like having that support just makes it crazy. Like it just feels like, oh shit, like this will happen as long as I work for it.
Yeah. Well, that falls into like the manifestation category too, because what you were saying about who was it, Jim Carrey? Yeah. Did you see the one thing where he said he used to go up to like this hill every night and like scream at the top of his lungs about how he's like gonna make it, and like he wrote himself a $10 million check and was like, I'm gonna have a real $10 million check if I like with the mindset and manifest it and whatever. Yeah. And then he manifested it, and now look where he is. He's a fucking actor and rich as hell. But it's just like you just gotta have the right mindset towards it, honestly. Yeah. Like my mindset now is even different from when I first started.
Yeah, you gotta surround. It's also about surrounding yourself with the people that are in that same mindset. Like it's like focusing.
That's a big part of it for me.
There's definitely some people that I've steered away from now.
Oh, same here, dude. Like like that's what I was gonna say though. Like you gotta focus. Like it's hard to get attached to your positive parts and the stuff you want to grind. You gotta work on getting rid of your negatives. So the only stuff in your mind is your positives, and then you could focus all your energy on that. I feel like if you have a lot of stale negative energy in your head, then you focus more on that more than most of the time. Yeah. And it distracts you from the shit that you should be doing.
Yeah.
But that's like the conflict with music, because I feel like to make like the music you guys gotta do, like you guys do, you gotta tap into like a emotional part of your mindset.
Well, that's definitely why I like having the studio downstairs, and I needed a change, because going from my bed straight over to the computer and to a tiny little closet every time I wanted to record. Bro. Like that was probably like the most bummiest we've ever been.
And like half of our sleepovers, like we would be like, let's make a song, and then it like
we would start it would just get so annoying because it was just like cramming in and out, and then it was like it didn't feel like as real as I guess we wanted, I guess you could say, but like Then when everything switched down there, now it's like every single time I go down there, I'm ready to work.
It's not like your bedroom studio.
It feels like I'm literally going to a studio.
I don't know. You could try that, Jay. It might work. I don't know if that's the exact command, but I appreciate what you're trying to do.
What's he trying to do?
You think you gotta do it in your chat, to be honest with you. He's trying to host my stream, so it goes on his stream as well. But yeah.
4 viewers. Hey, what up?
Yeah, if you're new to the stream, make sure you hit the follow button. I'm trying to get my sub button. I'm like 9 away, I believe, but that's the thing with coming here, like you guys said, with going downstairs, like it feels like a different atmosphere. Like I'm coming somewhere else besides my apartment, so it's like
exactly, and especially this because you're literally. I mean, I get it's Dad's house, but you're literally driving here, and then you have your little setup studio down here.
Thank you for the host, Jay. I appreciate that. So now that means that we're on his stream as well. So if someone finds his stream before they find mine, then I'll be on his. But yeah, that's the thing with coming here. Like, I don't even care that it's Dad's. Like, once this room gets situated, it's gonna be like we can make it look nice. Like I was talking to you. Like I'm trying to have more than just this as my background, you know. But like even this, like I feel like just the start. Like look at what No Jumper had when he started. Like it was literally like muddy as hell.
Really, I haven't. Even
like he was in like a storage closet basically. Like it was just a storage room with a fold-out table. Really? He had 4 mics and he didn't have any different camera positions. Like. It's just how you start with what you have. If it's good doing bad, then if it's worth doing good, then it's worth doing bad at the beginning.
Yeah, and I feel like it's definitely changed in an aspect of how I saw something about this, and it's kind of more with the music, but like a lot of people, like a lot of the older people, like get mad, like some of the older people get mad. Because of how these kids are starting off, and like since they didn't straight up come from the mud and the gutter from nothing and then come up, they're like, oh, you just got handed everything you didn't have. Like what happened in your life? Like that's a big thing that.
Well, yeah, but the world now, like you can literally make music from your bedroom, dude.
Well, that's especially, and I feel like it's so much harder to blow up now than it was a couple years ago.
It's just because there's so many people,
dude.
It became saturated.
40,000 people every day posting at least one song on Spotify.
Like when Peep and X started, and even Juice, like it wasn't as like trending as it is now. Like it's just like it's a trend to be like making that music.
Well, yeah, like
people just hopped on the wave as soon as they see it.
It's just crazy how like you watch their interviews and they're like, oh, my inspirations were like Tupac and Nirvana and all these people, and now it's like you ask us who our inspirations are, and yeah, there's some older people, but like a lot of people are gonna be like Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, X. Like,
and right now, I hate like the fact that people are like when you say that, it's like they feel like there's like a cringe behind it because of like. So many people are conflicted about
because
like Peep and X.
Their
and, like,
deaths have been saturated, which is fucking horrible.
Yeah, dude, they were used for money. Like after they died, they should have been rested in peace.
And shit too, after they died.
Dude, it's just like I don't want to speak about like Juice and like the people being dead or whatever, but it's like I don't know. He's got 2,000 songs, and he's had his last album dropped a couple months ago,
July.
And nothing else has came out since.
It's almost been a year.
It's almost been a year since that's dropped, and
in July.
Dude, he has enough for like 5 more albums, even more.
Bro, he has enough for probably like 50 more albums. Like honestly,
and it's just like, why aren't you releasing them? Yeah. Why are they all? How do people get them? Unreleased songs.
I'm pretty sure people are buying them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can like lease out his
like people are going into his
songs.
MP3 files, stealing them and then selling them for like $9,000 on Discord.
But there's a lot of conflict behind Bibby and like all that. Like his.
I know there was like a ton of things that were like, it was like the label and everything were making all these YouTube channels to put them as unreleased and shit and like leak them. But like I don't know how much I want to believe that. It's just fucked up how it's all happening. It's just like, give out his music, man. He would want us to be listening, but I don't know. That's a sensitive topic, so.
He's been dead for a year. It still doesn't feel like it's
it's almost hasn't it? Oh wait,
it's been over a year now.
Yeah, I was gonna say almost 2 years.
December 2019.
Booed. How long has Pete been dead again?
Like 3 years.
3 years.
Actually, it'll be 3 years in June.
Axe was the first one to die, right?
Peep.
Oh yeah, no, it was Peep.
Wait, didn't Peep die in 2017?
So it'll be 4 years now in November.
Look at them. They were. How old was?
It's just so much wasted
Axe
potential.
was 21, right?
20.
20.
Pop Smoke was 20.
Juice WRLD turned 21.
Juice WRLD turned 21. And
week,
what was Peep? 20? 21?
21. Pop Smoke died at 20.
Yeah. Pop Smoke was only 20?
Dude, I know.
What the hell? I thought that man was like 30.
Yeah. So much wasted potential.
People just saturated their names and put bad on their name, to be honest. Like, because then there's just like a wave of people trying to be exactly like them.
Well, that, and there was like just a wave of people making fun of them dying.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
I don't know. It's just the whole thing's saturated. Like how people say in songs, and I've said it before in some of my songs, like that you literally have to die to be recognized for how much talent you really had. Like, no doubt about it, people were like, holy fuck, Juice is talented, and all of them were talented when they were live. Now they're dead, and there's so many people that are just like, they were going to be the greatest in the world. Yeah. And it's like, why did they have to pass away for you to realize that?
Yeah.
And that's become a trend now. It's literally become a trend.
To make people famous after they die.
DMX is, I'm pretty sure his streaming rates went up 480% or some shit. Like, after he died. Like, nobody thinks about it when they're alive. Exactly. As soon as something bad happens, it's just like a wave of people just
It's even when someone like not known dies. Like if someone dies in your school, then everyone's like, oh, like he was the best kid ever. Like I remember when we used to hang out in gym class all the time. When in reality they just said hi to him in gym or never spoke to him. Like kids are people are just fake because they like the clout behind the name.
People death for attention.
Exactly.
Like if you're gonna use death for your own personal gain, you are a fucked up person. Damn, dude. That was so deep. Man.
I gotta go to the fucking zoo. A little bit. I gotta end it in a little bit to go to the zoo.
Conspiracy theory. The zoo is a cult. They are enslaving animals. They are enslaving animals. I host 3 viewers.
Yeah, there's 3 viewers in here, and I gained a new follower today. I'm annoyed that I can't make this as long as our normal podcasts are because it was so last minute. The zoo.
I know, but this is such a great podcast right now.
Yeah, I know.
But what's it called? I don't know. We could talk, since you want to make this more about music. We could just talk about upcoming things.
Yeah, we'll end it there for now, and then we're definitely gonna have a second episode with you, just because this was going so good, and I gotta end it within an hour, at the hour mark, pretty much.
Yeah. But I don't know. We talked about the EP, or mine is collab EP.
Aren't you doing a music video with Luke?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. We got his EP coming out. I'm not gonna say when you're gonna release that or whatever, because
I don't know. I'm shooting for summer.
Yeah,
try to get it done by summer.
But sometime. And then we got our collab EP coming out. His next single coming out.
I got a few singles that I want to release, like solo singles. So before that, I got the song for my sister. I think I'm gonna release
as a single. Yeah, it should be a single.
I think, dude, I kind of want to wait though and just put it out on our birthday next year.
You could.
That would be
nice.
So nostalgic for you, more than likely.
But it would mean something to have it out on our birthday.
It'd be like a gift or
yeah.
So I might do that, but I don't know.
And then so we got those projects coming out. Me and you have been designing some merch. I sent you the designs. I don't know. I'm waiting for Dakota to send back the design.
Oh, he is working on that, though.
He's drawing it up, yeah. Allie said she'll send it to him. And then, so merch. I don't know. This is, like, not set in stone at all, but local shows coming soon, probably. Not, like, soon, like, months soon, but definitely in the works being talked about with him, talking about it with you, talking about it with Luke, because Luke has some connects, so shooting a music video with Luke, and yeah, that's pretty much the upcoming things that I know of right now, and then just grinding music every day and just making songs.
Yeah.
Oh, got a couple features coming up, but I'm not gonna say who those are yet. Yeah, those are the upcoming things.
For both of you, that's what you got going on too.
Yeah. I pretty much.
I'm just waiting for our EP to get mixed so I can start texting Brad.
Oh yeah.
Start getting some of the songs on my EP mix.
Yeah. So you should definitely send them like a couple singles and then some of the songs for the EP. So then you have a couple songs for EP done now, and then you have singles that you can release until then. But the next song out will probably honestly be Red and Blue, honestly, because the next thing I'm dropping is our collab tape. I think there might be maybe I'll drop a single in there, but I think like the music video is really gonna be like the thing for the middle of that until.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to probably end it here for this episode. But we're definitely gonna have a second episode with Shxwn, because you normally do 2-hour podcasts, and this was only an hour today. So because I got plans that came up that are intruding my time on the podcast. But yeah, so I guess for this week, since we didn't have any submissions for Artist of the Week, but I already had in mind. But I'm just gonna make Shxwn the Artist of the Week since you're the guest for the day. So we'll end the stream off on his one song that he has out right now on SoundCloud. It's called Doom. His SoundCloud right now is the same name that's in the title of the stream, but he's gonna be working on changing that, from what I believe. So
your name soon.
Peace out, everyone. I appreciate you coming to the stream. The episode's gonna be on YouTube tomorrow, and then on Facebook as well. And then next episode, we should be having the Artist of the Week last week, FINESSE, on. But he's going to be through Zoom call, so he's not going to be in person. But me and Cody should be interviewing him and talking to him the same way we did here. But appreciate everyone coming out. And I'll see you guys in the next podcast next Sunday. And it'll be longer. Peace out, everyone.
Peace.
Watch me bleed, getting high every week for the nightmares. Broke my heart in 3, the way you talk to me. You had me so intrigued in the night air. Please don't go, oh, don't leave me here alone while you go with those other hoes. I need you the most, but you left me on ghost. Now I sit all alone in my bedroom. Screaming, oh no, while I take in that ghost. Smoking until I choke, chasing my doom. I need you the most, but you left me on ghost. Now I sit all alone in my bedroom. My mind screaming, oh no, while I take in that ghost. Smoking until I choke, chasing my doom. I'm in my feels, I feel so broke, I'm like a dark cloud. You took my money and my love, you make your dad proud. Call me a dick, but you had mine up in your whole mouth. I can't be happy, but the weed, it helps me slow down.
Hey, yeah, made that money on the money.